What's up, my peeps? It's time for a Saturday night stroll. And thought I'd invite you guys along for said stroll. Zero people here and 0 likes. That's the way I like it. Not really. Let's see, 1 like. Clivoid is here. Hello, Clivoid. Matt Deckard is here. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Judge, 1981. Word up. Yeah, just going for a stroll. Just went for a nice drive in the Camaro and thought it is time to go for a walk because I'm fat and out of shape and haven't done much this year in the way of walking. And it's a beautiful night. So, go for a bit of a stroll, have a bit of a chat with you guys. You know, what could be better? Probably a lot of things, but Judge 1981 has a present. From who or for who? Is it for me? Is it a Camaro screw? I think I may try a gym for the first time ever when they open. Well, they're open here. We have very few cases of the COVID cropping up. Everything's kind of open. Judge 1981, $20 super chat. Lovely night for a walk. I think that's what I meant by a present. Thank you very much, Judge. Nice night for a walk. Let me guess. Laundry day tomorrow. Nothing clean. That being said, I am wearing clothes. Just so you're aware. Hello, hope your week is going well. Says Josh. It is. It's been a busy week. Kind of a relaxing weekend though, so that's good. And yeah, I smell campfire. Somebody's having a fire. Maybe I should have had a fire. Street exploring. How are your spirits? How's life? I mean, everything seems good. Been a little down in the dumps lately, but like I said, this week was busy, so didn't have much of a chance to dwell on that kind of stuff. So here comes some people, so I'm gonna have to be quiet for a minute so I don't think I'm crazy, even though they probably will anyway.
I can smell this.
Samuel's here. So Stuart, what are you more excited for? Lower Decks season 4 or 6? I'm really excited for Lower Decks season 6, Samuel. Just because, as we know, it usually takes a couple seasons to really hit the stride for a Star Trek show. So by season 6, they should be flying. They should be doing amazingly well. So, who knows? Nice refitted Cerritos, new uniforms. Who knows? It's the captain. Hey, Trekyards. Wow, 19 people watching, 10 likes. That's awesome. A couple super chats already. Or 1 super chat, 1 big super chat. So thank you. Judge 1981. By season 6, Boimler should be a lieutenant, junior grade. Anybody needs to be a lieutenant, junior grade. Everybody's getting promoted from ensign straight to lieutenant, which is kind of annoying. Maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. be sure to do the Sulu maneuver. Paul Graham is here. Hey, Paul, by the way, I've got a Trekyards t-shirt for you that I forgot to bring over the other day when you helped me with the Camaro. So it's a little thank you for you. And took the Camaro for a drive tonight, and she performed beautifully, my friend, on the 401, doing like 145. Woohoo! Me and Sylvia went out for a spin in it, and yeah. Who is he out to murder? No one. I'm not in a murdery, ragey mood right now. Chuck is saying hello to Samuel. I don't know if Samuel is still here, but I'll pass on the hello, Chuck. There's Samuel, Power 543. He the man. He the man. You know he the man. I don't know if it's going to be a particularly long walk or not, but I did want to get out and walk in a different way than usual, heading down towards the mall, which obviously will be closed, but that's okay. There's a variety store there. Might pick up a drink or something. Yes, very excited for Strange New Worlds. Are there any other sci-fi series you are watching outside of Lower Decks? Well, midway through season 6 of Stargate right now, and just started watching Cobra Kai as well. And Cobra Kai is really good. It's a continuation of Karate Kid, essentially, which was an exclusive to YouTube. You needed YouTube Red or YouTube Premium to watch it, and the first episode was free to watch, but then you had to pay for the rest. I'm like, fuck that. And that was like a year ago. So now it switched over to Netflix, and I'm on like episode 6, and it's fantastic. They're half-hour long episodes, but they're really good. So how long do you usually stay out? What, for a walk? Usually walk for about an hour and a half. If I'm really booking it, I can do like walk about 1 kilometer in 8.5 minutes. If I'm not booking it, probably 10 minutes. So I do a pretty good walk around, Paul. So, but I do find, because I'm so out of shape, that talking and walking really puts me out of breath. So I don't really power walk when I'm doing a live. But if I wasn't doing a live, yeah, I'd be booking it. But yeah, this gives me something to do, gives you guys something to watch. Maybe generate a super chat or two for the channel to support the channel, because that's always a good thing. And yeah, so last night I was on one of Trekyards streams talking about the new Dune trailer, which looks really good. It looks way more entertaining than the original Dune did. So I'm looking forward to that. And I feel bad because a guy right near the end super chatted to Trekyard and had a question for me, which Trekyard read. He kind of answered the question. And it was why do phasers require such short bursts instead of long, drawn out, hits, I guess. And actually, TOS, there are a lot of long, drawn out phaser blasts, like in the Apple, when they attack Vol, there's a really long phaser, like from the ship. The cage, of course, the phaser cannon has quite a concentrated blast on the hilltop. There was another example too. But yeah, TNG. Daniel Hall, $5. Okay, take my money. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. But yeah, TNG, it's very, very short bursts generally. I mean, not all the time. Even in, forget the name of the episode, but the one with the planet where they're selling the defense system. You know, the one where Geordi's in command of the Enterprise and saucer separates and pulls the little probe thing into the atmosphere to destroy it. That one, there's some concentrated fire from the phasers as well. I just think that it's if you don't need to use concentrated fire or like long extended bursts, why bother? Why waste the energy? I think most things can be done quite effectively with just a short burst. So, but there are many examples of extended long bursts. Let's see, if we pause, switch back, $5. Old man moment today. I had to wear my glasses today for the first time in years to read something on the computer. Getting old sucks. Yes. Well, getting back to my story, like I said, this guy super chatted for this question. Eventually, like I said, Andy Trekker kind of answered it, and then the conversation kind of continued on. But the guy's super chat was directed at me. So what I did was eventually came back around to me, and at that point I was tired, and it was just kind of a chill hangout live. It wasn't focused on anything specifically besides the trailer. Arsenal of Freedom, thank you. So my answer was, I have no fucking idea. I got an angry message on Facebook today saying, I sent a super chat to Angie Trekker to ask you a question, and your only response was, I have no fucking idea. Really? Why even bother going on a live stream then? First of all, it was a chill live stream talking about Dune. First off. Second off, I didn't expect to really have to give a detailed thought out answer because Angie Trekker and Life with Matthew and me kind of discussed it a little bit after he asked the question. So I thought we did answer it. Anyway, so he was mad about that. And so I told him, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disappoint you. I don't like disappointing people. So it's something that I could probably think about and give you a really detailed tech-based answer on. And then he wasn't mad anymore. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Just maybe do a technology episode on it or something. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely a technology topic. So, I don't know. I just felt bad for hurting somebody's feelings when I was just hanging out, chilling out, having a good time. Never mean to hurt anybody's feelings. And if I mean to hurt your feelings, trust me, there will be no question that I intended to hurt your feelings. So just offending people when not meaning to really bothers me, and it happens all the time. Like I said, I told Paul a story recently that one guy, about 3 years ago, unsubbed from the channel because during one of my captain's logs, I was saying something and I stumbled over my words. I was like, blah, 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 blah. Geez, sorry guys, I'm having a stroke. And he got so fucking offended because one of his family members had just had a stroke. And I'm like, so yeah, he unsubbed, didn't say anything about it. I find out like 3 years later that he unsubbed because of that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I've had family members that have suffered from strokes as well. It's not to be offensive. It's just something that I've always kind of done when I stumble over words. It's like, oh, sorry, I'm having a stroke. It's just a joke. No, it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard, right? But no, he got offended. And yeah, so finally got that smoothed over after 3 years of him hating me and hating the channel for that. Again, it was never directed at anybody. And if I want somebody to be offended, trust me, I will offend you. And you will know you have been offended. And you will know my name is the Lord as I lay my vengeance upon thee. R.L. Taylor, $5. Love you the channel. Is there a canon explanation for Vulcan having moons in the motion picture? Just that it looks cool. There's no canon explanation. Oh, by the way, it's another one of my pet peeves. Canon is spelt with one N in that regard. A cannon with two N's in the middle is a weapon. That's another thing I said. A cannon with two N's is a weapon. And he's like, well, technically, this is on another live stream. Technically, a cannon does have two N's. The one in the middle and the one in the end. And I'm like, oh, for Christ's sakes. Yes, fine. So it's a cannon with three ends that's a weapon then if you want to go that way. But anyway. Yes, Samuel. Yes, cannon. Let's see, did I answer that question? I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, Vulcan has no moon, according to Spock and TOS, until it does have moons. It's one of those faux pas. So, I was just on topic of offending people I didn't mean to. That happened today again as well. Somebody wrote there, T-H-E-R-E, as, does anybody, our dog likes getting their ears rubbed. Does anyone else, I forget how it went, but what about their dogs? Well, that's T-H-E-I-R, right? Really bothers me. I'm kind of a grammar Nazi. It's a pet peeve of mine as well. There's a difference between there, and there. And I made that mistake most of my life until I was like mid-20s. Then somebody explained it to me and it's like, holy shit, it makes fucking sense. So now I use the correct there all the time. If it's they are, if you can put they are in the sentence instead of there, then that there is T-H-E-Y, little thingy, R-E, as in they are. If they are doesn't fit in the sentence, the T-H-I-E-R, or E-I-R, I can't remember which until I read it out, that refers to their, like, the people that, like, their stuff. Because it's got a person in it, it's got a little eye, like a little stick figure with a head. And then there's their, T-H-E-R-E, which is over there. So just put a little arrow on the R in that there, and it's like over there. Easy ways to remember all of them. So the person commented back saying, wow, you know, some people have dyslexia. I have dyslexia, and, you know, sorry that my spelling bothers you, prick. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I have dyslexia. I have my whole life. Mixed letters, words up all the time. That's why I'm more conscious of it and why I want to help other people. And I know it's considered rude sometimes, but I personally don't give a shit. If you're ignorant and don't want to learn, why not learn the right way to do things? Anyway, never meant any offense. He got all offended. So I messaged him privately. This was on a pug group. This was not even in anything else. And I just explained, you know, I have dyslexia. Sorry about that. And anyway, things are smooth now, but just people need to relax. But thank you, R.L. Taylor. Thank you for loving the channel. Appreciate that. Fleet Paw Swiftback, $2. Grammar Nazis Unite. Yeah, and I still make over there, yes. The R is pointing to over there. Whereas there, as a group of people, like their country, it's THI, little I is a stick person with a head. So that's there. And if you can put they are enjoying themselves in a sentence, and you want to shorten to there, then it's they, little comma, apostrophe, whatever the hell it is thingy, RE. They are, because it's short for they are. So that's all. And I really appreciated, it used to bug me too when people would correct that. I got corrected all through high school. And like I said, through most of my 20s. And then I think it was my brother that said, no, that's wrong. And he always pointed it out, always pissed me off. And so he pointed it out and explained it to me, and I'm like, holy fuck, that makes a lot of sense. And then everything kind of fell into place as far as my spelling. Like, I always asked my mom, how do you spell this? How do you spell that? And she would always just rhyme it off. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Now I'm the guy that Sylvia will ask me, how do you spell this? How do you spell that? And 95% of the time I just rattle it off and know it. There's the odd time where I'm not sure. But, so yeah. And I really appreciated learning the difference between them. So I'm just trying to educate other people. But apparently a lot of people just want to be ignorant. So it's a little concerning. So anyways, I apologize. I'm going on a rant here. But that's my prerogative. I just realized it's a little warm out tonight. I got a bus stop. It's a little warm for a walk, but that's okay. We're doing a walk anyway. So sorry, just going on this rant about offending people when I never intend to. Well, I wouldn't say never intend to. Sometimes I intend to. One person, not that long ago on, I forget whether it was on a YouTube comment. I think it was Facebook, actually. Oh yeah, it was Facebook. We posted one of our videos, and the comment was, oh yeah, look at how many low views this video has. It's typical for Trekyards, why their view count's going down, because Captain Foley likes to insult and be rude to his fans. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? The only people I'm rude to are people that are rude to us. And I'll fire back at them in a live. If they go off, I'll go off on them. I am the nicest guy in the world. If you approach me, I've got so many people that I talk to and are friends with on Facebook Messenger. I love being recognized and having fans, and so to say I'm rude or I was rude to you, that implies you were an asshole at some point. So you probably deserved it. Sorry, I'm missing all the chat here. 80% of Americans struggle with the fact. Ain't. It's not a word. Oh, don't get me started on that. And irregardless is not a word. It's regardless. But irregardless has been used so much, it's now in the fucking dictionary as a word. That pisses me off. I want to ask you a question. No, you want to ask me a fucking question. I want to axe you in the fucking center of your forehead when you say axe. Like, say shit properly. For the love of Christ. And somebody else commented on that pug post too, saying, Stuart, some people have dyslexia, and other people, English isn't their first language, so give people a break. Like, well, sorry, just trying to help them out and teach them something, maybe. Like I said, it took me, somebody telling me for me to learn and just click, and then it just always is there, Whatever. Anyway, trust me, if you think I offended you, and you think I offended you, I will offend you. If I want to offend you, you will know that you have been offended. There will be no fucking question that I have offended you and directed it at you. At you. Whew. Anyway, I can go to a whole pet peeve of things that piss me off with writing, language. And I fuck things up too. My grammar is not 100%. my spelling generally is, especially with autocorrect. I don't know how people can spell things wrong. But the there, and there, and there are other instances. Anyway, flea paw, $2. What about I'm a finna make us what? I'm a finna make us. I don't even know what that means. What was the other one? I was gonna give you another example. Oh, across. They went across the road. No, they went across the road, not across. Across is not a word. Or, oh, that happened on accident. No, it happened by accident. On accident is not proper English. And unfortunately, I hear on accident way, way, way too fucking much. It's not a thing. It's by accident. Anywho, I am here at the store, sweating my bag off because it's fucking humid out here. Not really hot, it's just humid. And I'm wearing jeans for some reason instead of wearing shorts because it's that time of the year. And I hate this time of the year because you can never decide what you're gonna have to wear. If you wear shorts, you're freezing. If you wear jeans, you're fucking fine for some of the day. The rest of the day, you're hot. Do you wear a jacket? Do you take a jacket? Do you wear a long sleeve? Do you wear t-shirts? I hate this time of year. As much as I like fall for certain reasons, I despise it for those reasons. Anyway, I'm going in this store now. It's not even across. They say across with a T, which pisses me off. Anyway, I'm going to go in the store now. Hold on a second, guys. Let's see. All right. Ooh. I think I want to get a Fanta. Cherry lime. That looks good, actually. I want to pick one of those up and try it. I love it.
Can I get a pack of pork? Thank you.
Hello. Good, how are you? Oh, sorry. No, that's it. Stop it. Thank you. Have a good night.
Well, hey, Stuart, imagine meeting you out here.
Hey, it's my fucking stalker. Whoa, where we go? There we go.
You got the camera going the other way.
There's Paul.
Hey!
He was
There.
just on the live stream.
There.
He's coming and finding me.
Well,
Crazy,
you know.
crazy stalker guy.
I told you and you didn't say no, so here I am.
I didn't see it.
Well, you haven't been keeping up on the chats.
That's right. Anyway, so this is Paul. He's the one that helps me with my Camaro.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, so I'm
So
just
we
got some
decided to
drinks.
come out and have a walk with you.
Sweet. Well, I'm heading back that way on. You're gonna
Okay.
leave your van here?
Yeah, why not?
Then you gotta walk back. I can drive you back.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
I'll drive him back in the Camaro.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, let's go. Hell yeah. All right, so yeah.
So I'll stay out of the frame. You just keep on talking.
Oh, well, nobody.
No one wants to listen to me.
Nobody cares what I talk about either. See, did I get any super chats when I was in there? No. What's the temperature out here? I don't even know. It's fucking hot is what it is. Paul's gonna check. It's humid.
Paul's an engineer and he's all about the data.
Data. Data.
Front temperature, London, Ontario.
So guys, yeah. 36 people here,
It's only 21.
21 degrees Celsius.
Current humidity,
But-
London, Ontario.
Yeah, he's checking the humidity.
It's 89%.
89% humidity. That explains why I feel like dog shit.
Humidex, London, Ontario. Stupid Google doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, so it's 89%. It's, I don't know. I thought I'd be fine, but I should have wore shorts. Is the short story. Get it? Dad jokes for the win. This fucking guy stalking me. See, this is the dangers of doing live chats.
It's doing live chats when you could see enough that I could tell where you were.
Yeah, I know. So, anyway, what was I talking about?
You were correcting people on their language.
Yes, because that pisses me off. And I probably do it a little insensitively sometimes, but whatever. I figure I appreciated learning it after a while, so maybe I'll click for somebody when I say it. So
Now I'm trying to remember the two that I have a hard time with.
but spelling wise,
Affect and effect. When to use affect and effect.
affect is when you affect somebody.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I screw those up sometimes too. But at least you're conscious of it, that it's a problem.
here. Then you don't have to carry the phone.
What is this going on here? Thank you, I appreciate that.
I can put my phone in my back pocket. You can't.
Well, I can, but then they get a nice black image of my ass.
Well, that's no fun.
No. I was gonna wear, I got a new neck thing that the camera, like the phone mounts onto.
Oh, yeah?
So you can see what I'm seeing. And I was gonna bring my iPad to read the chat, but
Oh, that'd
decided
be cool.
against it. Maybe next time.
Oh, it's too bad I can't send pictures up.
Grammar police. Yeah, that's me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I really hate the term grammar Nazi. That's just not a thing anymore.
Effect is an action. What? Thermal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, hold on. Got it. You can see it. I don't know if you can see the temperature, but it's in real units.
Yeah, 19.5 Celsius.
It's in real units, not freedom units.
Freedom. Don't get me started on the imperial system.
I'm an engineer. I prefer metric, but I'm also a builder. So I work in imperial.
Metric makes sense, man. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for griping and ranting, but I mean, I get on a topic and I talk about it. So
That's what people like about you.
I hope so.
They like your personality or they wouldn't be here.
See, look, I'm sweating like, yeah, not good.
Fuck it.
36 people and 36 likes. That's pretty good.
Wow.
That never happens. Oh, 37 likes. Somebody screwed it up. Just kidding. Don't take that like back.
Nope, too late. You can't get back.
No take backs.
Can they hear me at all? I wonder.
I think they can hear you, yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear Paul? He's got a mask on.
Yeah,
and
I'm trying to be, like, be a good example.
I should have worn one into the store, but I completely fucking forgot. Until I picked up my stuff and walked towards the counter and like, shit, I don't have a mask on.
Ah,
Oh well.
I didn't get there soon enough. I had a spare in the truck.
Yeah, everybody can hear you just fine.
All right.
This is the iPhone 11 Max Pro, the brand new one.
Jeez.
So the speaker is nice and sensitive. Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Let us know. But it is a nice night for a walk.
It is. It is just another perfect night in paradise.
Wow. Or Canada, whichever comes first.
Well, hey, it's my lie. I can tell it any way I want.
My dad has an old British motorcycle that uses Whitworth sizes for bolts.
Oh!
Don't mention that around him.
So much pain. I feel your dad's pain. Whitworth.
Jesus. He has a hard enough time with the Camaro. Some things are metric, some things aren't.
Oh.
This shit's been changed over the years.
Well, no, they were mixing units then too. GM
Well-
was kind of notorious for they'd get some parts from some suppliers, other parts from other suppliers, and so you'd get a mixed bag of stuff. Some stuff was made in Canada, some stuff was made in the States, so you'd get a mixed bag of stuff.
Plus
they
that-
hadn't standardized.
That Camaro was made in Ohio, which is just like right across the border, kind of.
Yeah, with some Canadian parts.
Yes.
See, I normally work on Audis, so I'm like, or VWs, so I'm like all metric.
Not a band account puts in $2. Talk about how Michael Burnham influenced Kirk.
Well, everyone's an example of, or everyone's good for something. Sometimes there's an example of what not to be.
And since he didn't know anything about her, I don't know.
Well, no, everyone would have had to have known of the first mutiny.
You think?
They
Even though
talk-
Spock says there's been no mutiny on record for Starfleet,
Yeah.
any Starfleet vessel,
Well,
except for my
remember,
sister, but we don't talk
parallel
about that.
universes. Parallel universes.
Well, yeah, because it's the Discoverse. Absolutely.
You know what? That is probably the best piece of evidence because they say everything on screen is canon, and that is probably the best piece of evidence as to why the Discoverse is different than our beloved prime timeline.
Besides all the visual shit,
Well,
which is the abundance of proof.
yeah.
But
But that could have been a stupid stylistic change. But to have a retcon in history, that isn't a stupid stylistic change.
yeah,
Heard it here first.
Hooker Unleashed Films. I'm in Greenworth, Texas right now. Cool.
Greenwood. Where's Greenwood?
In Texas.
Well,
That's in the States.
yeah, I know. One of my companies is in Austin, Texas, okay?
So where's Greenworth?
I don't know. That's why I was asking him.
I know, that's why I'm asking them.
Oh. Yeah, one of my space companies is in Austin, Texas.
Yeah. This guy does a lot of cool shit. Just saying.
You want to know?
They might want to know.
Okay.
It's real space stuff. So.
KeplerShipyards.space. Kepler's in Johannes Kepler, the guy who described orbital periods. KeplerShipyards.space and OpenLuna.org. Luna, not lunar.
Luna.
Luna. The lunar guys actually stole our domain name, stole the idea. We call them an unofficial fork.
They added an R to it.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Exact same name. Exact same name. In fact, if you look at the Wayback Machine, you even see our webpage there.
Not a bad account. Is Canada going under a COVID curfew like Great Britain? You're both subjects of the crown. No, we're not. And no, we won't be. Because, well, I don't want to say we're not idiots.
We're smart enough to wear our masks when we need to.
Except unless you forget. But there was like one person in the store, so it's fine.
Well,
Look at my hair.
That's the thing. It's all a game of percentages. And since we mostly run the percentages right, the percentages are that we're winning.
Winning with our tiger blood DNA or whatever. Charlie Sheen. Oh, my goodness. Mm. So, yeah. What the hell else was I going to talk about? I don't know.
Other than Burnham?
We're not going to talk about Burnham. Although, the burn that killed the Federation, you know, the telephone game, it's probably Burnham. Burnham did it. It gets lost in time and becomes the burn. You know it's true, guys. Calling it here and now.
I don't know.
And I might go live with a VR game tonight. I'm not sure. Got a bunch of new VR stuff because VR games are on sale right now on the PlayStation Store.
Really?
Check them out. Some good, like 60% off a lot of games, 80 off others. Good stuff.
Holding on all PS stuff because I'm waiting for PS5.
Oh yes, they're announcing the price for that on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I'll be ordering one.
Yeah.
As long as it comes in black. Electronics should always come in black, and only black if you ask me. I hate white phones, I hate white tablets. Sorry, I just do.
I like blue stuff, red stuff occasionally.
Well, yeah, that kind of stuff's fine. But I mean, the screen, like, it shouldn't have a white border.
No.
It should look like Star Trek and have black.
Yeah. You don't need the visual distraction, that's the point.
Yes.
That's one of my areas of expertise is UIs. How people use technology, how people use hardware.
I love user interfaces. I'm a cars junkie.
And you should never have any visual distractions. Not on a display anyways.
Yeah. What's your favorite TNG movie? First Contact, probably.
Yeah.
I think Nemesis gets a bad rap.
I liked big chunks of Nemesis.
Yeah, me too. And Generations. A lot of people really hate Generations. I really like Generations. That's a guilty pleasure of mine.
I didn't like what they did to Kirk in Generations. But you're the star, not me. I thought they treated Kirk really badly in Generations.
Yep. The book's better. Go figure. Because he takes his time in the Nexus to correct every mistake he's made during the course of his command. So he saves people that died under his command. He basically does everything he wanted to do that he couldn't do. And then he meets Picard.
Yeah.
Instead of, I was chopping wood and you just walked up.
Yeah, I've been here for like 15 minutes and here you are.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I mean, and he had a good ending to his story arc.
Yes.
And then they had to rip it out and throw him under a bridge, literally.
All the times the captain was on the bridge and ends with a bridge on the captain.
That's right.
These crazy ass drivers. So guys, yeah. Let's see. Is it true CBS is exploring Lieutenant Kirk's bisexuality and straight? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I fucking hope not. And no, that's basically just a rumor. And I don't even want Kirk to show up in Strange New Worlds till maybe it's after been on the air for like 6 years, and then hand over the Enterprise, and that's the end. Maybe. I don't know.
Never once at any point ever shown any interest whatsoever. No.
Yeah. That's just one of those rumors. 2 shows about the past. Enough with the past. Let's have some post-Voyager stories. Well, we got that with Lower Decks.
I'm liking Lower Decks.
Lower Decks is good.
Hey, I have to say something to one of your people.
Yes.
Antoine?
Uh-huh.
Aye, lad. I is an engineer.
There you go. Squadra course, $2.
And actually, and I also wear Graham of Montrose as a tartan.
There
Indeed. Yeah.
There you go.
You've never seen me wear my...
Yes.
I've worn my
I've
coat.
seen it. Squadron course, $2. Still hoping Disco ends by undoing its timeline. Yep, I do too. Same with Enterprise. It had a perfect way out with the Temporal Cold War and Future Guy set up from the beginning, and they fumbled the ball huge because there's a lot of canon issues with Enterprise too. But
Yeah, I really liked Enterprise. I, like everybody, hated the TNG episode that they threw in at the end and called it Enterprise.
yes, that should have been mid-season one. That would have been fine.
I would love to have seen a couple more, 3-4 seasons more out of Enterprise.
Yep. But Les Moonves, or Moonves, whatever the fuck his name was,
Wow.
didn't like sci-fi and hated Star Trek. So,
Killed their golden egg.
yep. Just as it was getting good too. But what can you do? You can just complain and bitch about it on the internet. Start your own YouTube channel. Not that I
Find
know.
friends that'll help you complain and bitch about it on the internet.
Yes. Make new friends because you have a channel.
That's true. We probably wouldn't have met without this.
That's true. Alan Sachs, what canon issue does Enterprise have? They skirted the line but never crossed it. Oh, they crossed it multiple times. The fact that the fucking ship is called Enterprise is the first error. There's only 5 ships to bear the name Enterprise. They say that in TNG. It's on the wall.
Yep.
You think that the first Earth ship, would be on the wall if it was named Enterprise. But Stuart, the Federation wasn't established then. It wasn't USS Enterprise.
Then why do they have the British Navy Enterprise? Why do they
Exactly.
have the shuttle Enterprise?
Because it's the history, the heritage. Exactly, that's my point. So yeah, that was the biggest issue. There were other things as well. I'd have to go through one by one, but they have a rich tapestry to draw from with FASA, Starfleet battles. They had a history established for a lot of stuff. They threw it away. Instead of using the fucking Xindi and making up a new race or a new species that has 5 different and unique things, use the Interstellar Concordium from Starfleet battles, which is the exact same premise.
I like the concept of having multiple intelligent species as being dominant on a planet.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense from an evolutionary standpoint because, whoever's dominant is going to end up wiping everybody else out.
Yeah,
If you don't believe me, ask the Cro-Magnon about that.
I'll go find some.
That's my point. But it's an interesting concept, but the whole Xindi arc was just got too dark.
There are a bunch of small retcons, but nothing big. There are a few big ones as well. I'd have to... I hate trying to think of this shit on the fly. I remember watching it and being so frustrated with it, and then the Xindi arc started in season 3, and I said, screw this. Stopped watching it. Then started watching it season 4 again. But now, having gone back and rewatched it again, season 3 is very well crafted and is fun to watch.
Yes.
And I miss Star Trek like that because we got Picard and Discovery.
Yeah.
So,
Trekyards in its own universe too.
well, it's in the Discovery universe, in my opinion.
Could be.
Name 1 or 2 big things. Well, the biggest thing was the Enterprise, as I said. The fact there are no Daedalus class ships. Well, they come in for the Romulan War. No, they were fighting the Romulan War with non-visual communication. Nobody knew what a Romulan looked like. All the treaties were signed over subspace with no visual communications. The war was fought that way as well, with the Daedalus class ships.
Yep.
Then, in Enterprise, what do we see? Romulan ships.
Yep.
Decloaking. Super advanced looking Romulan ships, I might add.
Yeah, more than they should have been.
Yep. So that's a huge error. God damn, I can't think of any more right offhand, but there are a few. Trust me. Me and my brother Steve could talk about this for like days.
You got too much blood in your legs, not enough in your brain.
Yes, that's exactly right. Plus, I'm out of breath because I'm fat and out of shape.
Well, we can do these walks more often. It helps peel some of that off.
Yeah, no shit.
Stop
I used to
drinking
do
this
them.
stuff so much.
Hey. Yeah, the Ferengi was a big one, but Discovery had more canon violations in 2 episodes and 4 seasons of Enterprise. I 1000% agree with you. But Enterprise was not a perfect pig.
No, it was
I'm
not
sorry.
perfect. It was fun, but it was not perfect.
I'm sorry, yeah. Although I did like what they did with the Klingons. They explained that, which was Beautiful. Beautiful. And then Discovery came and fucked that up too.
Hey, Scout guy. Yes, I do go to the beaches once in a while, usually on Lake Huron.
Yeah. We got lots of beaches in this area.
Yeah, once in a while I'll go to the one down on Lake Erie.
Yeah. Quite a few different beaches, about an hour, hour and a half drive from here in different directions. So 38 people watching with 51 likes. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Did you hit like?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I did it back when I was like your 13th like.
Oh, see?
As soon as I saw you were doing it, I went, bing.
Unlucky 13.
I don't believe in superstition.
Captain
Oh my God, Sachs did it too.
Captain Foley, if you get promoted to Admiral, what will you do when you go crazy?
Taylor corrected him.
I don't know. I don't know. I won't be an asshole Admiral, though. I won't accept promotion. I won't do anything that'll get me off the bridge of that
I
ship.
did that once.
What, got promoted?
Yeah, I took a temporary promotion for 3 months because I didn't want, my current position was a field position, that's where I was going to stay, but they needed somebody to manage it, so I took a promotion for 3 months until they could replace me, and then I went back down.
If you see any good questions on there, let me know.
I'm looking for them.
I'd love a Star Trek game in the style of Elite. Oh, fuck yeah. Elite Force was awesome. And Elite Force 2. We need a first-person Star Trek shooter for sure. Multi-era, though.
I don't know if it proves that they're superior, the baseball game, the DS9 baseball game. It doesn't prove they're superior, it proves that they're more arrogant.
Absolutely. Ooh, and they're fast, too. Was it fast or strong? I love Cisco's little rivalry with that Vulcan.
Yeah.
Captain Janeway, as a kid, was whooped in a game of tennis by a Vulcan. Ah, tree in my face.
Branches in my hair. Okay, I'm
Ooh.
kind of caught up. Oh, no one said anything about my websites. That's disappointing.
Go see the websites. We'll put them in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's now that I got my keyboard out, that's a great idea.
How about an Elite Force VR remake? Hell to the yes. Actually, I might have to make you a moderator for you to share a link. Comment so I can make you a moderator.
Okay, I'm trying that right now.
Check out his websites. He's got some cool shit going on.
All right, let me push out a...
Oh, you can...
it's not an intact link, though.
Okay, hold on. Let me add moderator. There, now you can.
Okay, I guess I'll try that again.
Try it again. I think I can trust this guy. I know where he lives and all that jazz.
He's been in my living room and seen my kids. Stupid freaking autocorrect.
I like autocorrect because it keeps people from doing stupid things that make me ragey.
Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Oh, yeah, I do. Of course, by now, everyone knows what this link is because I've typed it wrong 3 times.
Oh, Squadron Course has very cool stuff on that website. Almost home, guys. And then I'll end the live. And we'll go for a jaunt in the Camaro. And with my luck, it'll break down.
And I'll be here to fix it.
But with my luck, I have Paul here to fix it. Actually, I just want it to run properly. It's been going great, so. This is the North Pole Canadian Territory. It's right next to you.
The North Pole is by definition international.
Yeah.
But yes, it's Canadian.
Yeah. I mean, Santa's postal code not his zip code. His postal code is HOHOHO. So, home is where the high-speed internet is. It's very true.
Hey, we're doing a shirt like that. We're doing a Kepler Shipyards is doing a t-shirt that shows the inner planets in the belt, and it just says home is where the rocks are.
Ooh, I like that.
We're looking for the name. Here, there's something. I'll send a shirt to someone who gives me the best name.
Ooh.
We want something like, Kepler Shipyards Outer Orbit Mining Team or something like that. But that one sucks.
So it has to be mining related?
Well, yeah, because you're talking asteroid mining, right?
Okay. So asteroid mining, but with Kepler Shipyards in the title and a good kind of catchphrase for a shirt.
Yeah.
And he'll send you a shirt if you pick yours. That name sounds cool. Kepler Shipyards. What is the name of that site again? It is up in the chat. Paul posted it.
Like 4 times. Something ridiculous like that. Although they didn't show up as hard links.
It's keplershipyards.space. Just Google it if you can't click it there. You may laugh at us and zip codes, but your Canadians can't get gas in the US. You pay at the pump. Yes, we can. We tap for everything, and you can pay at the pump here, no problem. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, we pay at the pump.
Yeah, we're actually. I hate going to the States and using a tap card, because half places don't have tap. Or.
Yeah, we can go to the pump, tap our card. We can tap our phone on the pump and get gas.
Yep. Or my watch, my Apple Watch, I can tap to pay.
We can we can tap things on our pumps and get gas.
That sounds dirty. Tapping the pump. Pumping the pump with the tapper.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I'm almost home. So probably gonna end this stream. Let's see. It's
why don't I hold it for you and they can hear you start it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Who wants to hear the Camaro start up? Ooh, that's exciting.
She is a beautiful beastie.
Well, yeah, she is. I have to admit. And we're making her better each and every time.
We are not required by law to speak French. It's
Ugh.
just the signs have to be half in French.
Yeah. We do have to take some French classes. Grade 9 is mandatory, and then you don't have to take any more.
Thank you, Captain Kenny.
So, but yeah. Whoa. Who's the other guy? My buddy Paul. I was out for my walk, and he very stalkerishly and creepily.
See, that's what I look like.
Yeah, very creepily found me. Send help.
Send help. We're almost at your house. All the help is right there.
Oh, but you could abduct my dogs and
I don't want your dogs. I'm sorry, I love your dogs, but I'm glad I get to leave them at your house.
Oh, okay. Same with my wife too. Leave her at the house. All right, guys. It's been an hour, which has been great. The bearded one, I like that. Oh yeah,
We're gonna
the car.
start this thing up.
I keep forgetting. I usually end it. End it. End it now.
You gotta show them my favorite part.
What's that?
On the back of your louver.
Ooh, to punish and enslave.
So I'll get my light up when the time comes.
Indeed. Good thing all the other cars are out in the street right now.
I don't know what I did. I managed to restart my phone.
Shrugs.
Nice.
All right, well, I gotta get the keys. Give me that. I'll put that in.
Hi, you get to look at my hand for a second. There. That's my favorite part of, maybe not my favorite part, but it's a cool part of his car. So I can do this without getting a plate. There you go. Uh-oh, God, they can see me now. Well, gonna have to look at my scary butt for a little while. I showed him the back, yeah. Oh my God, that's what I look like? All right, you gotta hear this. It's beautiful.
You can flip the camera.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do this without showing your plate, honestly.
Nobody gives a shit. I show it all the time.
Oh, okay, fine.
It doesn't.
See, look at this. Actually got the stuff, the right things. Traction bars, everything. There you go. That's old school American steel. Trying to get it. There we go.
All right. So, we're going to call that a wrap, guys. Thank you. It's been fun hanging out. And thanks to Paul for showing up. Check out his websites. They're in the chat. And I'm sure he'll join me again at some point. So, anyway, guys, it's been fun. Catch you later. Say bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
There you go.